If you're losing clients, it's probably not your cuts. It's this. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Tone Setter. First, I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers. I am now a little bit over 200. Much love, much gratitude. Alright, we taking my guide from Locs to a fresh wave length cut today. But listen, this video ain't just about clippers. I'm about to tell you why most barbers can't keep clients, and it starts with one simple mindset shift. First thing, always keep it clean. Pinning the locks up lets you get that next strip on right. Presentation matters more than you think. Gave him a nice bag for his locks. You gotta care about your client's journey. Little things like this build loyalty. Cape game clean, not wrinkled, not dusty. Again, it's the small stuff that separates barbers from professionals.
Right here?
I let him cut the first two locks himself. It's symbolic. He's stepping into something new, whole new chapter.
Right there? Yeah. Ah, nice. Do one more. Yeah, nice. Keep it bad. All right.
And while I chop, we chop.
All right.
That's real connection, not just service. That's how you build community in your chair. While I walk you through this transformation step by step, I want to slow it down a bit and talk about something bigger. How to build a clientele as a barber. Because anybody can cut hair, but not everybody can build trust with a client. That's where the real work starts. So first things first, we're cutting off the locks. This part right here is heavy. There's a story in those locks. Years of growth, change, energy. So I never treat this like it's just another cut. So when it comes to building a clientele, always be present in moments like this. Clients remember how you made them feel. Respect their journey. Let them talk. Let them process. This ain't just a haircut. This therapy for some people. Let's get it. Here we go, we chopped the last one off. All right, so now we're in a new beginning. Taking time to pick it out and clip off the ends before we even hit the clippers. Don't rush this part. Had to clip a few extra ends off before we was able to fully pick out the hair. He saw himself in the mirror, and you can already see the energy shift. Starting with the number 2 guard with the grain, combing through to read the patterning, because every head tells a different story. This is just to knock everything down and set the canvas before we wash. After locks, you will sometimes have uneven textures, different hair directions, so this step is just about getting a base we can build on, and you don't want to rush it. Another client building tip, take pride in the prep. A good cut starts before the blend, and people can feel when you're rushing. Be the barber that slows down and gets it right. Yeah, we wash mid-cut. Stop skipping the shampoo, fam. Clients ain't just paying for the fade, they want to feel fresh. The blend matters, but so does the experience. If your energy off, the client feels it. People come back for how you make them feel and how they look. All right, so we going back in with the number 2 guard. This time lever open to close, and we're going with and against the grain. Why? Because locks leave behind uneven patches. Some hair lays down, some sticks out. So we're just smoothing everything out, making sure it's even across the board. Take your time here, let the clippers do the work. You're not just rushing a fade, you're sculpting a canvas. Now we drop down to our 1.5 guard, lever open to close, and this is where we start blending the sides into the top. Nothing too dramatic, just starting that taper transition early. It makes everything looks more cohesive. With natural hair, especially post locks, structure is key. Real talk for a moment. Most clients don't even know what guards you're using, but they feel the difference when the blend is right. Be consistent, not flashy. That's how you build loyalty. And again, clientele tip. Educate while you cut. Let your client know why you're doing what you're doing. That builds trust. And when people trust you, they book again. Now I'm switching to the number 1 guard, still going with the grain. Here I'm paying attention to those light and dark spots. Sometimes they show up heavy after you cut the locks. So I'm feathering over, making sure everything lays even. This is one of those patience pays steps. And that's a big key in building clientele. Your patience is your professionalism. When clients see you care about the little stuff, they tell people, they post about you, they brag about you. All right, so we're moving into the back taper now. This is the part most barbers rush. Details equals retention. First, I set my ball guideline with the trimmer, clean and even. Then I grab the clipper, no guard, lever open to close, build the blend upward. Now with the number 1 guard, knock out that middle bulk. then end with the half guard to detail and refine. And the last step, come in with the 1.5 guard again to tie it all together. Don't forget to line up the neck clean on both sides. This is where they start seeing it come all together. So take your time. This taper is what gets you reposted. Now we move to the side taper, and it's the same steps. We're going to use our trimmers for the ball guideline. The clipper, no guard, open to close. We're going to move up to our number 1 guard. Same open to close. Side taper, same principle. And then we're going to drop down to our half guard for detail. The side matters. Most people take selfies from this angle, so symmetry here is key. All right, so this the icing on the cake. Line up the C cups. Keep them natural but crispy. Hit the vertical bars, no pushback. People see that line up before they say a word, so it gotta hit. Now I'm just hitting the finishing touches, a little enhancements if needed. Before they get up, I check the cut from all angles. Make sure everything's clean and smooth. And here's the truth. You don't just cut hair, you serve people. When people feel seen, heard, and fresh, they come back. So one reason clients bounce, you give them what you want instead of listening to what they want. Detailing is love. This is where the difference shows. If you're still here, salute. I appreciate you rocking with me. From locks to waves, from chop to clarity. Respect the process. Respect the client. If you want to keep clients, start acting like every head matters, because it does. If this video gave you something, drop a like, comment below how you connect with your clients, and don't forget to subscribe.